My family come around for a barbecue, so I'm making burgers and making the buns because I like to make my life difficult. And I've decided to get dressed prior to making them, which is a mistake. So bread flour, whole milk, I've got enough. And then this goes onto the heat and you just keep on stirring it and it will form a gloopy paste. When it's nice and gloopy like that, it's ready. It's called a Tanzhong. I think I'm murdering that pronunciation, but it's like, it just gives you a really nice fluffy bread. I do normal brioche buns, and these are superior in my humble opinion. I've got to leave it to cool though now. I always use slightly warm milk so it's not boiling, but I've just nuked it for a minute. Not too hot or it will kill the yeast. Instant yeast, you don't need to bloom it. Sugar, bread flour, salt and butter. I just sling it all in at the same time. Gloopy mixture, delicious. Just going to trust the process, and butter. It should just be softened, but I put it in for too long. That'll do. And then either knead it 8 to 10 minutes by hand, or have a fancy KitchenAid. Use that. I'm not sure if it's going to like this quantity of dough. Maybe 4 minutes, something like that, on speed 1. I always go for 1, otherwise it's too much and it will shake, but I didn't. I forgot the eggs. Always a bit stiff. Cover it and leave it in a nice warm spot until it's increased in size, probably double. I just leave it for an hour and a half. My family arrived earlier than anticipated, so that's why we are transitioning to a voiceover. Once the dough's proved, chuck it out onto a nicely floured surface. I weigh mine very, very roughly. They're about 110 grams. Just pull all the edges into the center and then flip it over and just give it a gentle roll around the bottom, just making it into a nice ball shape. Leave them to prove again on a lined baking tray for around 45 minutes. And then you just give them a little egg wash, top with some sesame seeds if you want, but it does make them look a lot nicer. Then it's just 20 minutes in the oven at 180. Brush with some melted butter at the end and they are absolutely delicious. The full recipe is in the caption.